game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels.
So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, this lad, Pau Cubarsí, is another defender schooled in the art of total football. I mean, the strength is part of the package for any centre-back, but what marks him out is his excellent reading of the game, his confidence to go and get on the ball and link up with people further up the pitch. This guy's outstanding.
Not quite, no argument from me on that one. Now who's going to be first to this? Pedri. Balde. Pedri. Balde. Pedri. Balde. Moved on forwards. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Foyt. Gay, and back to the keeper they go. Vega. Partey. Vega. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. Koundé cuts out the pass. Rafinha. Balde. Araujo. Cubarsí. And it's played forward. And it's Olmo. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Vega gets it clear. Rafinha. Balde. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Vega clears it away. And it's Pedri. Pedri. Rafinha. Pedri. Perez. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Balde. Pedri. Rafinha. De Jong. That's a dangerous ball. It's Lewandowski! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vega. Vega, gently done. He's in plenty of space here. Solomon, he has found a way through. Great defending, strong and determined. Yamal forwards and with intent. And it's Pedri. Out towards the flank. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries to get it clear. Gay. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, Red, nice interception. Koundé. Kubasi. Koundé. Kubasi. Araujo shifted upfield. Aim forwards. Solomon. And here's Perez. It's lofted through here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Vega cuts it out. Gay. Foyt. Lovely bit of skill. Gets into some space. There are a few waiting for it. Cleared away. And here's Parejo. Rafinha. Do have a chance to counter here. Parejo does really well to win the ball there. Solomon. Oh, that's neat. Hit into the middle. Araujo can get it clear. Pedri. Pau Kubasi forwards and with intent. Koundé. Yamal. Out to the right. Dani Olmo. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Partey wins the duel this time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Vega. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedri. Rafinha. He can run onto that. He is through here. Rafinha. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he's there to clear it. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Gay. That's really well manoeuvred. Now that's well seen too.
Well, I'm starting to see much more movement off the ball now, Peter, which is obviously a big plus.
And surely more options then for the man on the ball.
Well, you would think so, and I think also we're going to see them just wear their opposition down and force mistakes. They can be quite relentless.
And it's Balde. Pedri. Picks it up out wide. And a shot! It just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Tries to get it clear. De Jong. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Lewandowski! He can get that clear. That's nice. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Yamal. Oh, it's played into the area. Clearly not happy with that. And it's De Jong. Balde. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Pedri turns and goes back. And that was very necessary. Rafinha. Pedri. Gay has given away a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Parejo. Solomon. Gay. Pedri. De Jong. Yamal. And here's the big chance! Back into the middle. And here's Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! It's anyone's. Could be danger here.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Foyt. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And it's played forward. And it's Parejo. Partey. Pedri. Balde. Dani Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal. Oh, such a clever touch. Now it's Dani Olmo. Real chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Koundé tries to clear and claimed it back swiftly. Partey. Solomon. That's tidy. So who's he picking out? That is lovely. Solomon crosses it in. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Out to the left it goes. Lovely feet. Dani Olmo. Punched away. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Chance for a shot! It's a pretty loose pass. Kubasi. Araujo shifted upfield. And it's Lewandowski. Over to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He is just caressing the ball. The keeper gets his hands on it. And that has put paid to that. Araujo. Balde. Lofted upfield. Partey. Gay, driven forward.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Koundé. Perez. Solomon. And here's Perez. Can he latch on to this? Now it's Partey. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Balde. Strong running down that left flank. It's a little off target. And it's Perez. Perez played out towards the right wing. Nice control. And that's aimed into the middle. That's going to go a long way. And it's been taken short. De Jong gets it away. Al-Kubasi aim forwards. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Out of play for a goal kick. Araujo. Balde. Kubasi. Araujo, gently done. And here's Perez. Perez knocks it out wide. That's good play. Can he deliver? Solomon. Now it's Perez. Solomon. And it's Lewandowski. Gay. Partey. Parejo. Crossed into the box. Chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Balde gets rid without sophistication. Kunde. Pedri. De Jong. Dani Olmo chasing after it. And he's on a charge. That's very neat. Half an hour played now. Solomon. Kunde getting this one clear. And here's Solomon.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Vega. Partey. Partey forwards and with intent. Great chance! He's hit it first time.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Dani Olmo, oh, good spread. Yamal. Solomon. That's really well manoeuvred. Gay. Moved on forwards. And it's gone back to the keeper. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Rafinha. And it's played forward. Cleared without complication. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. Araujo forwards and with intent. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Yamal has created one goal already, done delicately. Corner it is. Pedri plays it short. Looking for a decent ball in. Dani Olmo, back when it goes. And it's Pedri. And he's heaved it away. Pedri. Now it's Dani Olmo. De Jong. And here's Yamal. And here's... Oh, shooting chance! Really well cleared. Barcelona with another corner. Clears it away. Lewandowski. Oh, great chance! Shot at goal! Chooses to go back. Decent chance! Solomon. That has been cut short. Yamal. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! That's really well manoeuvred. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Very nicely done. Rafinha. Parejo. Aim forwards. Can he get onto this? Araujo makes the interception. Dani Olmo, and the counter is on. And here's Lewandowski. Rafinha. And here's Dani Olmo. Oh, it's come loose. Pedri. Kubasi. How Kubasi gently done. Foyt can get it clear. Balde. Araujo. Balde. Kubasi. Araujo. Solomon. Oh, he's Ground support out wide. Solomon. Parejo. And the ball is out of play. Araujo. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. Partey. Gay. Foyt. And it's Perez. Araujo. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Lewandowski looks to get on the end of this. Vega. Solomon. And it's played forward. Should changes him with that pass. Yamal. Pedri forwards and with intent. Rafinha. Valde. And here's Rafinha. Oh, nice touch. Played into the middle. And that has been cleared. Solomon. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Araujo shifted upfield. Rafinha. Oh, sweet feet. Rafinha. Gay. And it's Parejo. Solomon applies the finish! Deftly away. Cross in, looks like a good one. Partey goes short. Gay. And here's Perez. And the finish! Just off target.
I think his face smacks of disbelief as opposed to disappointment. He thought he was about to score.
Kunde. De Jong. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Partey. Solomon. That's really well manoeuvred. Villarreal played with finesse. Balde. And here's Lewandowski. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Araujo gets across to intercept that. Lewandowski. Played out wide. And it's Balde. Rafinha. Yamal. Mr. Lewandowski! As we hit half-time, well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
That gets things going for the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Perez. Oh, it's Parejo. Gay. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. Rafinha. Koundé, aim forwards. And it's Olmo. And here's Lewandowski. Lobbed in behind. Rafinha. It's a goal kick. Partey. Vega, gently done. Gay. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And that's been won straight back. Solomon. Partey. Pass is intercepted. Partey chips it through. Balde with the clearance. Now it's Lewandowski. Now it's Lewandowski. Great ball if he can get there. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! Oh, they could be caught out here. Caught offside that time. Final checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Keeper's got good distance on that. Rafinha. And it's Olmo. De Jong. Here's Yamal. Rafinha. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper, Kubasi. De Jong. Yamal. showing good feet. Delivered in. Up he goes! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lewandowski is offering a right smile there.
Kubasi. Partey. And it's Parejo. Solomon spread out to the left. Delivered with swing. That's too far for anyone. That's really well manoeuvred. Rafinha. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Yamal played out to the left flank. Pepe. Foyt. Vega. Partey.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Dani Olmo. Now it's Lewandowski. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That is a little undercooked. Solomon gets across him. Araujo attempts a clearance. De Jong forwards and with intent. And it's Olmo. And here's Rafinha. Foyt does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Foyt. Pepe. The message is clear, none shall pass. Yamal. And here's Lewandowski. Yamal's cross. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedri. And here's Dani Olmo. Koundé. Yamal. Lewandowski! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Lewandowski certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Foyt. Aim forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? Kubasi. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Moved on forwards. Foyt. And he's got his cross in. And that has been clubbed away. Kubasi. Vega. Gay. And it's Perez. Perez. Solomon. Now it's Solomon. And the ball's come loose here. And here's the chance to counter. Koundé. De Jong. Koundé goes forward. Pass has gone astray. Gay. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. And it's played forward, played out to the right. And here's Perez. Solomon. Now it's Solomon. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. De Jong. Yamal forwards and with intent. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Moved on forwards. Parejo. Foyt picks it up now. Partey. Now this could be a chance. Good challenge, excellent challenge. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Partey. Yamal did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Koundé. Pedri. And he's managed to get free. Looking to break at pace. Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Throw it. Nice physical challenge. Pepe. Nice control. Foyt. Foyt tries making a foray down the right. It's run loose here. Now it's Parejo. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And here's Solomon. Balde. That's really well manoeuvred. Pepe. It's a good run down the right. It's gone out for a throw-in. Pepe. Rafinha. Rafinha shifted upfield. So what can they make of this? Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Perez played out towards the right wing. That's good play. Rafinha. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now it's Dani Olmo. De Jong. Now it's Rafinha. Valde. Aimed into... It's a mighty effort! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Vega. Parejo. Solomon. Parejo. Proves too strong. Balde. Pedri. Kubasi. Kunde, aim forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gay. Gay, forwards and with intent. Araujo. Kubasi. De Jong. Araujo, and it's played forward. Vega. Partey. Parejo. Solomon. And here's Perez. Perez. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Yamal succumbs to the pressure. Partey is the guilty party there. Pedri. Balde. Rafinha. Balde. That'll be a corner. Gently done. Vega. Partey. Moved on forwards. De Jong. Pedri. Araujo. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Calmly anticipates. Pepe. Pepe proves just a little bit too strong. He's going all the way! There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Played out to the right. Partey. Solomon. Partey. Moved on forwards. Pepe. Oh, good spread. And it's Parejo. And here's Perez. Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. A chance to play it in. Goes to finish! They've done it!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Morocco just did brilliantly to get that under control before what was a really good finish from me too. And he made it all look so effortless as well.
Has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Araujo. Vega gets over and intercepts. Pepe. Foyt. Pepe. Pepe making good progress on the right-hand side. Cross goes in there. It's cut it out. Pedri. And it's played forward. Pepe. Pepe. For a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tries to get it clear. Yamal aim forwards. He's away. Now it's Pedri. He's shifting through the gears here. Rafinha. Valde. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Gets good distance on it. Pepe hurtling down that right flank. Foyt. Pepe providing an outlet on that flank. Rafinha. Pedri. Dani Olmo looks to get on the end of this. And that's a foul. Free kick's been given. That's not going far.
Barcelona really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Kubasi. Pedri. Balde. Balde, gently done. Pedri. Pedri, forwards and with intent. And it's Perez, and he's away.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Pepe. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
Balde. And here's Rafinha. Rafinha. And it's Balde. Oh, such a clever touch. Rafinha. Lovely feet. Balde. Rafinha. Pedri. Oh, nice touch. Pedri opts to play it back. Kunde. Dani Olmo. He's gone for goal! And that's a real chance missed.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
And here's Perez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Partey. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Perez. Solomon. Plenty waiting in the middle.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rafinha, gently done. It's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yield a winner.
And here's Perez. Solomon. Oh, he's caught him in or out. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Can get it clear.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Reclaimed it in a trice. He's in a good position, and he shoots! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. the space ahead of him. That's very neat. Time to deliver. Now then, the ball's come loose. He'll try to keep this alive. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Perez.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Rafinha, no way through, so back it comes. Balde played into the box.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Just 5 minutes left. Araujo. Rafinha. Dani Olmo. Partey producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. And it's Perez. Pepe. And here's Parejo. It's Parejo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Parejo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch.
It's just beyond his reach. Vega. Partey. Vega, aim forwards. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Dani Olmo. Yamal. Dani Olmo. Yamal ploughing through the middle. Danger averted for now. Played through for the wide man.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
De Jong caresses it through. Rafinha have it back and can go again. Tries a measured ball.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's Balde. Oh, sweet feet. Barcelona cannot afford for this to peter out. There just isn't time left. And that was nowhere near his best.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Moved on forwards, and he cuts out the supply. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rafinha. That's tidy. Muscular approach does pay off here.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lewandowski with the foul. goalkeeper. Now it's Lewandowski. Dani Olmo. They are right into last chance territory. And here's Rafinha. Pepe. And now the breakaway. And it's played forward. Oh, Red, nice interception. And here's Lewandowski. Now it's Rafinha. Pedri. He is just caressing the ball. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Pedri with the cross. That has been knocked clear. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. And there goes the final whistle. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and